Hi guys, put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. A 1 if you can hear me. Welcome. This is Friday, August the 29th, 2025. I try to play one of my little video clips that I normally play when I'm using StreamYard, but it's not allowing me to because it says I need to upgrade. I am not upgrading. Don't nobody even try to donate for that. It's not important. Okay. Hi, Christine. Can you hear me? Give me a 1. If you can hear me, give me a 1. Jermaine, where you been? I miss you so much. Okay. Give me. Okay, 1. Yes, Brenda. Brenda said she can hear me. Yes, you know how this thing acts stupid. Girl, I tried to play my little opening just now that I normally play, and streamer's like, you're gonna have to upgrade. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. I even crashed my own website because I'm tired. I'm beat, guys. I'm beat and downtrodden. First of all, there was somebody in the live last night. I didn't know that they were in the live, but they tried to send me a birthday gift, a monetary birthday gift. And I don't know what they did wrong with the Zelle. I think they may have used my what do you call it? My Google number. My Google number that's listed on every one of my videos. Then they might have thought that that's my Zelle. What do you call it? Connection? Sign up or whatever. But that's not from my Zelle. My Zelle is my email. My email, which is Bear Pantry Show at, no, I'm sorry, Barbara.Greenwich. It's right here. See it say here? Barbara.Greenwich at yahoo.com. That's the email to use to Zelle me anything. I used to have it with my phone number. So like when my kids always sent me Zelle with my phone number, it still works. But I changed it when I started to put my Zelle up here at YouTube because I didn't want random strangers having my phone number. So I added my email to the Zelle, but I think when I added the email, I never took the phone number off. So if the rest of the people who know me and they know my phone number, you might find me in Zelle under my phone number because the kids say they still send me Zelle through the phone number. So I think that works. But the person was using probably the Google number, that 909-333-6215 number. That's not hooked up to nothing. So I got a message in my email from Zelle saying that somebody tried to send me a monetary donation, but I need to sign up for Zelle to get it. I'm like, no, I'm already signed up with Zelle. So then the person texted me or emailed me. The person emailed me and said, hey, they emailed me to the Bear Pantry Show at Gmail email. They're like, hey, I tried to send you a birthday gift, but it sent me somewhere else, and I hope that person gets their money back. Because if I can't get the money, at least I hope you can get the money back. My sister says it's not going to go anywhere because that Google number belongs to me. It doesn't belong to some random stranger that's just going to grab the money and run, right? So eventually it'll go back to the sender. Return to sender. It'll go back to the sender, and then if the sender wants to, they can try to send it again. But my Zelle is my email, Barbara.Greenwich. And look, Greenwich doesn't have 2 N's. It's not like that place over there in Connecticut, Greenwich. It's not like that either. It's grin like when you're smiling and age like when you're old. That's what I've told people ever since I got married to Joe. Barbara.Greenwich at yahoo.com. That's the same email for my PayPal. But if you're sending money to me through PayPal and you're not buying one of my books, please tell these people that it's a gift. Even if you're buying one of my books, say it's a gift. Because if you say it's a gift, they won't take that damn 2.9% plus 30 cents. Damn. They like to line their pockets, huh? Mirna made it. Miss Mirna made it. Can multiply numbers be added to one account? Multiple numbers? I like Cash App and I don't. I have Cash App too. It's the $ Bear Pantry Show. Not I don't think multiple numbers can be added to Zelle. I think it's just one and one number and one email. I promise you, when I sign up with my phone number. And then when I started to do things publicly, I said, okay, let me switch to my email. And so I put that email on, and the kids say they still use the number. So I think like my picture will pop up or something, or it'll say, this Zelle is associated with Barbara Greenwich, or it'll say something so you can know it's me. I feel bad because this person was like, man, I wanted you to have this money. If I had that money today, I would have gone to see my friend, the one that's in the convalescent home. That's what I would have used the money for. Her birthday is today, Nisa. Hola, Diane. Hola, hola, hola. So I wanted to show you guys something. Did I say hi to everybody? Hi, Christine. Hi, Jermaine. Hi, Mirna. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Dad. All my faves. All my faves. So August was kind of rough. I lost one of my best friends on my birthday. I didn't find out till the day after, but on my birthday, man, when we met 40 years ago, I wonder if he thought that, man, I'm gonna die on Barbara's birthday 40 years from now. Damn, that was macabre. So I want to show you my books because I don't have my website. It's too expensive. They wanted almost like $500 to pay for the year for the website. I can't. So we crashed the website. Gary's ready to run with it whenever I'm ready, but I'm like, I need to breathe, Gary. Just give me a moment to get through August. August has been kicking my teeth. Hi, Diane. Other Diane in Chicago. Diane, I see they trying to come to your state next week. They go faffle. They go faffle. No, don't mess with these Chicago ones. They don't try to do it over here in California. They like to say, oh, the LA people ain't ghetto, they gangster, and this, and that's when the people were protesting. That's the first thing they say, oh, look at the dogs, look at the people, how they go on, right? Make them go to Chicago and see what they get. I have confidence in Chicago. All right, so this book, no lie, Miss Lucky, oh my God, we've been talking about you like, where Miss Lucky there? Where Bessie there? Are you okay? Are you okay? As long as you're okay, we're going to be happy. This book has 130 recipes, and the only pictures that are in this book are at the start of every chapter. See, that's the start of a chapter. You have a picture. Okay? You have a picture. So I had to do it that way because to put a picture on every page, this book was going to cost $300 for me to buy, let alone sell. Okay? So this book, I only have literally, with this one that's in my hand, literally 12 books. It might not be 12 because I might keep one for myself. 11 books to sell. I'm not going to buy this book again in a hurry. I'm never going to say never, because if I come into some loose money, I'll buy a stack of 100 because I have to buy 100 when I buy them. So when this is done, this is going to be done for a while. Never say never, because I might come into money through the AI stuff that I'm selling. And if I come into money, I'll buy. You know what I mean? But for right now, nah. It's close to $1,200 to buy like 100 of these books. No, we ain't doing it. Oh, okay, as long as everything is fine. We just want to make sure that you were okay. 11 of these books left. When they're gone, they're gone. If you want to buy it, hit me up in this here while we're live, or if not, go to my inbox after the live is over. You can go to that email that you see there, or you could go to bearpantryshow@gmail.com and say, hey, Barbara, I want to get that one, the Beans and Rice Volume 2. Do you have any more left? Tell me where to send the money, and then I tell you to give me your address. We did that before, remember? Miss Lucky was the one that told me, do that, Miss Babs, and keep all your money for yourself because PayPal is taking too much money. 11 of this left. This one, I have about 30 left. When it's done, it's done. I'm not buying them no more. It's 100 that I have to buy, guys. I've invested in this for 4 or 5. Jermaine can tell you. Because Jermaine was going to be my benefactor for the first batch. And then God came with the money elsewhere. So I've had these books forever trying to move inventory. I have about 30 of this left. Okay? This one, I think I got like 67 or 70. I have a lot of this left. I didn't count the books, but I have a lot of this left. This one. So we're going to be with this one for a while. When it's gone though. See, I don't lie about the inventory. I don't want you to have that FOMO. Oh my God, I fear that I'm gonna miss out and not get any of Miss Bab's book. Oh my God, I'm gonna freak out. No, we ain't doing that. We tell the truth over here. I don't like this marketing ploy that people do. These books right here, which I used to have, one of each. One of this one. This is the sorry, let's not do the cake book first. Let's do the Belize book first. I have one of this, literally one of this. When I came back from Belize, I think I bought five each of the three Amazon books, and I've sold them all. Thank you, God. Thank you to everybody who's buying them. I have one left, literally one. This I'll buy again. See, we don't lie over here. I'll buy again when money comes in. I'll buy, even if I only could buy three, I'll buy again. That's the beauty of Amazon. You don't have to buy 100. I love this book so much. You got every page got picture, 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 picture. It only has 65. Was it 65? 65 of the bestest recipes from this book. This has 130. This has half of it. And this is what we're going to sell from here on when I'm done. We ain't playing. I'm not going to let nothing bring me down from what I have to do. If I have to scale down, guys, I have to scale down. Hi, Billy. Miss Lucky, I love it. She already put the damn address. This one, I have one of this. One, I think it's one of each. You guys, I have one of each. Because then the back there are for me. Those are for me, para mí, para mí. Okay? Those are for me. So one of each. I bought five of each when I came back from these. I have one of each left. These are the Amazon books. And I'm going to go really heavy into these when I can see my way clear. I'll try to buy like five of each again. And then I'm going to start buying 10 of each until I can get enough inventory going in here that we don't have to run out. And then by then I'll have Gary reinstate the website. We were thinking September to put it back up, like in the middle of September. But I'm thinking October. Give myself some breathing room. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this not being able to breathe every day. You know what I mean? So I have two of the fruit bowls left that Joe made. He only has two in inventory. When he sells those two, that's when he'll make another one. Because when he sells those two, he takes some of the money to go buy the utensils again. Because he buys all those utensils at Walmart because he gets like good ones. He doesn't buy the cheap stuff off of Amazon because he tried that before and they're so thin and flimsy that it's not worthwhile. All right. So we have everything covered. Everything covered. Everything covered. You guys know I like doing these lives because we like to talk from one topic to the next. But I might start doing these lives over at Bear Pantry Talk. Remember when we were doing them over there, right? We were having fun over there. I might do them over there and not bring these lives over here at Bear Pantry Show. We'll just do the food and the lifestyle videos over here. And I'm really contemplating hard on starting a brand new channel to do something different. But what, I don't know. I don't know. It's like I just need to like escape and do something different because they say that YouTube. Oh, let's talk a little bit about YouTube. So the way YouTube works, right? When somebody puts out a video, they don't care who it is. Once somebody put out a video, the algorithm scrolls and picks it up and they push it out there in front of people. So it's up to us, the content creator, to tell YouTube what our video is about. Because if we just put it out there with a title, say, yo, no description, no thumbnail except whatever YouTube picks, no hashtags, YouTube has no way of knowing what that video is about. And it just stays there and it doesn't. Oh, you guys, hold on. Hold on. I am boiling some water. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I was making the tea for kombucha, so I was boiling the water. So I already set the tea bags in, and Joe's gonna remove them in 15 minutes. Okay, did you see hype on any of my videos? Because I know the hype is out, and YouTube told me that I was one of them chosen to have the hype button, but I don't see it on my end, and maybe I can't see it because I'm on my end. You know what I mean? So they will push that person's video out there. They don't care who it is, but they need to know what the video is about. So that's why we have to title it, put a description, put the thumbnail, and put hashtags. That's what that's about. So once YouTube, let's say I upload a video right now and it was about the ice cream, the cheesecake ice cream. I said in the title that it was cheesecake ice cream. In the thumbnail, it shows that it was cheesecake ice cream. In the description, I talked about how I made the cheesecake ice cream. Did I go put I wonder if I put the ingredients. I don't think I put the ingredients. I'm going to go back and do that. In the hashtags, I said it was cheesecake ice cream. So I'm telling YouTube in every way, shape, and form, this is cheesecake ice cream. So what they're going to do now is go into different niches and put that video in front of people. Like, oh, this person likes to watch cooking videos. Let's put the videos in front of them. Oh, this person likes to watch videos about making ice cream. Let's put this video in front of them. Oh, these people like to watch videos about cheesecake. Let's put this video in front of them. These people are Bear Pantry Show subscribers. Let's put the video in front of them. And they try hard. They try hard. They're not trying to, what they call it, thing, shadow ban people's channel, like what you hear people say. They try really hard to put the video out there because once people view it and they can put commercials in the video, they'll make money. They're all about making money, right? YouTube, one of these days, is going to move away from paying us for AdSense to having us beg and pander for money from the viewers. That's why they set up Super Chat, Super Sticker, what's the other one? Super Thanks, and membership. And then they have me with the store. I've been with the YouTube store forever, but when you looked under my videos before, you would see my products there. They're probably still there, but if you click on them, they don't go nowhere because I crashed the website, right? I had to do what I had to do. So they want me to put products that I'm supposed to promote to you guys. And then when you guys buy it, I get affiliate money. YouTube gets some of that affiliate money too. I'm not the only one that's going to get it. And then they pay you like 90 days. God, why everything got to be so slow? So then I just click on it and give them the hype. I guess it helps the video. Yeah, and I think you can only give one hype. So come back to what YouTube is doing when they put up the video, right? They try really, really hard to push that stuff out there. And in the first 2 to 3 hours, if it picks up some traction, like when I uploaded the first video in my Belize series and I was showing the house and all that stuff, they pushed it out there hard, and that video got over 7,000 views. That's not me. That's not you guys. You guys give it a watch or two. You might have paused it, come back, watched it again or whatever. And you guys may have given it a like. And maybe a couple of you shared it. But the 18 people that come into my live right now, I have 9. 110, almost 111,000 subscribers, and I have 9 people in my live. And I suppose because I didn't name it something devastating, like this is the hardest video I have to make. I just watched a video like that. This lady said, this is the hardest video I've ever had to make. And I had to waste 16 minutes of my day just now to see what the video was about. And in the end, she said her husband dropped dead. I was like, you wouldn't say that right at the beginning? Everything is clickbait. You know, when my mom died, I prepared my statement. I came online with Jada. I didn't shed a tear because I wasn't going to fall apart in front of these viewers that didn't like me anyways. Back then, it was horrid. And I just announced it and got the hell off. This lady, dry her eyes, dry her. I said, oh my God, I'm sorry your husband died, but why did it have to be all of that though? So anyways, if you come, like if I'm premiering a video or I'm doing a live and you pop in just for a quick moment because you're at work or something and you pop right back out, the algorithm thinks you don't like the video. So that's a negative for me. And they'll say, oh shit, this video, this person doesn't like it. So let's not present it in front of this other person, right? If there's no comments, like I'll premiere my videos so I could sit and chit chat with you guys and have fun, because that's fun for me to interact with you guys. So I premiere the videos. A lot of people don't premiere their videos, or if they premiere it, they premiere it at midnight when they're asleep, and they don't even show up for the premiere. If you see that I didn't show up for a premiere, I totally forgot, because like when I was pumping out Joe's videos and my videos at the same time, I forgot what the hell video was going to go live, right? So once we already chit chat in the premiere, if nobody goes later and leaves a comment, even if it's a little heart, a little thumbs up, a little emoji, something for a comment, they say, oh, no interaction. See the last video I did, which is the cookie that I ate on the plane? I literally had three of you, bless your heart, went over there and said something. And so YouTube's like, okay, we're not going to push this nowhere. You see how little views that video got? You think I'm motivated to go buy food out of money that I don't have to make another food video? I am done. I am so burnt out and done. I'm not making another cookbook. This is the camera that I used to make my cookbook. I can't even use this camera for fun, like to say, let's go and have fun at the beach with this camera, because I don't want to F up the lens. I don't want to mess up the lens. I can't get it near the stuff that I'm cooking because stuff is going to spatter on it. And I told you, I said, I have cameras that I'm not even enjoying. This camera that I'm streaming live on, this camera is done. The thing underneath that I paid $400 for them to fix before, right? Because the man tricked me and said it was just always supposed to be a cheap fix. After he already had it apart with screws everywhere, then he goes, no, it's going to be 400. He held me hostage over that price. In 1 year, the same shit went out again. I'm not fixing this camera again. I can't film with it because it's the part where you put the memory, and it's destroyed in there, that if I take the memory out, even if I could, because the memory is jammed in there, if I take it out, I can't put it back in, and you can't film without the memory. If I try to open it to switch out the battery, the memory kind of shifts a little bit and it stops recording. You can't get it to record again. So I can't even take out the battery. I can't change the memory. I have it plugged into electricity, and I use it as a webcam. A $600 or $700 camera became a webcam like that. I have that same camera, part two, same camera, because it was cheaper at Walmart. When I was fixing it, I paid $400 to fix it, and they were selling it at Walmart for $500. So I bought another one just in case. I'm actually running videos on two devices most of the time, and both are different account. I didn't realize that until after I installed. Ooh, okay. What is the crown with the number after our names? Oh, that's just telling you if you're like if you're talking a lot in the chat, it tells you you're the number one interactor, and somebody who's talking more than you is the number two interactor and stuff like that. That's what it is. So you guys are all going to have those crowns because you guys are the only ones talking in here, right? Yeah, see, Miss Lucky knows. Miss Lucky is young, so she knows. So this camera right here is the one I showed you guys last night. I use this camera to do all my cooking videos, and see how the lens is effed up. Let me see if I go back up. The lens has all these spatters on it. Like when you take this outside and the sun hits it, you see all that. You see some dots all over it. But this is the camera that's selling on eBay for anywhere from $800 to $1,500. But I don't know if they would take it like this. It's not beat up. I mean, this has melted off pretty much right here. The grip has melted off. The lens is dirty. The same guy that fixed that camera for $400, he wanted to clean the lens on this. He probably would have stole my damn camera. This was years ago. And I put on this camera, I put a protective thing like you put on your phone. So if they peel it off, the glass is brand new. The glass is brand new. But what I liked about this camera is that you can hold it up like this. I love, love, love when a camera has it up like this. This camera has it the same way. They don't make this camera anymore. After I bought it, it was done. See, I love that. I don't like that side, that side thing. Because if you're holding it to vlog, my right hand is covering the window. You see what I mean? With this, it don't cover nothing, see? But like this, once it open like this, they can't put no mic up here. So I don't have any external mic for this. So I would never use this as a video camera per se. This is shot. I shot every picture in every one of my books with this camera. Hi, Lorna. I went to school. with a girl named Lerna, like that, Ferguson. And then she had a sister that was like a few 11 months older than her, and her name was Myrna Ferguson, but it wasn't M-I, it was M-Y, I think. Or maybe it was M-I, like, so it might have been Myrna. Yeah, so if you're watching other content creators, this is not just about me. This is about anybody that you watch that you want to see their channel grow. There are certain things that you can be doing for them. If you don't have anybody to share the video with, especially when it comes to my channel, that's cool. I'm not going to force you to share my videos with anybody that you don't know to share it with. I'm not the kind of person that comes in here and go, give me referrals, give me referrals. No. If you naturally have a sister, an uncle, an auntie, a cousin, a mom, a daughter that you say, wait a minute, you might want to see this video about how to make yada, 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 then yeah, share it authentically and naturally for me. But the thing that I require and need most from you guys are the likes and the comments. Once you start commenting on these videos, YouTube will go, oh, wait a minute, somebody's interacting with her video. Let's go. Let's put it out there in the algorithm again. Even my older videos. I have videos what, for 14 years. Am I coming up on 14 years, guys? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Damn, October 23rd will make 14 years. You see people jump into YouTube 6 months ago and have 30,000 subscribers. It took me 10 years and 9 months to get to 100K. And we're coming up on 14 years and I'm still not, well, I'm past the 10. I gained 10 more thousand. Thank you, Miss Loki. You're doing it the right way. Hi, Karen, you made it. Hey, Karen. Yeah, so that's just it. I mean, the like and a little comment. You don't have to waste your entire day writing me some long dissertation. Just a little heart, a little thumbs up. That's an interaction. All right. Because I don't share, even if I love the content creator that I'm watching, honestly, I don't share the videos with people in my inner circle unless I know it's a video that they would enjoy or if it's a content creator that they would enjoy. And especially if I know, because Myrna and Brenda kind of watch the same people I watch. Naturally, it's not because I told them. Some of them I mentioned, but some of them they found on their own. And they'll send me videos from the different creators that they're watching, and I'll watch, especially if it's a topic that I want to hear, right? I want to listen to. So that's why I say don't do it if you don't have somebody to share it with. Do it authentically, where it's like, oh my God, this person would love to see how to do this. So this was a rough week for me, creativity wise. I'm like, I'm burnt out. And I always tell you guys when I'm burnt out, and I don't stay burnt out forever. Hi, Marcella. I don't stay burnt out forever. But I was kind of bummed out because this person that tried to give me a birthday gift, bless her heart, bless the gift that she tried to give me, because I'm like, oh, I could go see my friend tomorrow. But then when it went in circles in Zelle and never arrived at my doorstep, I'm like, I can't go. My friend's birthday is today, the one that's in the convalescent. I don't even know if she'll remember me, but I'll go. I'll go as soon as God opened the door of opportunity for me to go. The kids went to the beach. Jada and Joshua went to the beach with Dean and a whole bunch more. They borrowed all my beach gear. And I said, I like how y'all are borrowing my beach gear. No, you don't put money and buy me no damn beach wagon. You know I'm on them about this beach wagon, right? So I got to check on Jory. Yeah. So I think that's the update that I have for you guys. I'm really thinking about making a different channel, and it's gonna be hard getting it out there because it's kind of hard to get into the YouTube algorithm. But I'm gonna have to do things that are trending. Something that's trending. I can't jump into a niche where it's oversaturated already. Cooking niches are making money if you're doing stupid shit. Frying bologna in deep oil and stuff like that. That's what's making the money. What are you guys doing for a Labor Day weekend anyways? I'm not doing nothing. Joe? All right, baby. I want to make sure Joe, take out the tea bag. Thank you, B. Thank you, B. Hit me up either in that email or the other one, the Gmail, bearpantershow@gmail.com, and say, hey, Miss Babs, Which one of them book you have? I want this one. And we'll go from there. I'll tell you how to send the payment. It'll either be Cash App or Zelle or PayPal. And I have Venmo. Either one of those payments. And once you pay it and tell me what book you want, send me your shipping address and I'll go ship it out. And that's what we're going to do until I'm. Gary's ready, he downloaded my website before then people crashed it. So he's ready to jump on and have that stuff ready in a couple of hours. I'm the one that's not ready. I told him I don't want to come off on no money right now. I'm just leave me alone for August. I'm not gonna do anything, Diane. We're not gonna do barbecue. We are barbecued out. I'm sick of barbecue. Plus, barbecue is a lot of work for you. Are you guys like that? If you have a family where Joe will go outside and do all the meat, and then suddenly I'm left inside doing all these friggin' side dishes. I'm like, how the hell did this come on me? I don't want to make baked beans from scratch because I can't eat that. I don't want to make mac and cheese because I can't eat that. I don't want to make nothing that I can't eat. Like, how am I doing all this? Mommy, mommy, Evie, what you doing? Evie. So I get it, B. I get it. I get it. So the next thing, sit, baby. You could stay in here, but don't be biting nothing. So the next thing I said we were going to do like finger foods. We're going to do a charcuterie board, crackers, cheese. I have a little joke to tell you guys about Dean. I forgot that Dean stayed with us for a little while last year when he was moving, right, from the ranch to where he's living now. We had even toyed with the idea of renting Dean this room. Kick me out of my office and rent Dean this room, but it wouldn't have worked out because Dean has Gaia and Gaia is used to being indoors. And we already have one indoor dog in Evie that is a terror. So can you imagine two? Oh God. Oh God, I can't imagine it. But anyways, Dean came by today to bring Gaia to play, and Jada wasn't here. Jada was at the car wash, and I said, "Dean, you want some fried jack?" And Dean likes to tell you no when you offer him food. No, I'm good. I'm like, the minute I said, "Dean, you want some fried jack?" He's like, "Yes." That made me feel so happy. He came in and I said, "I got two cheese for you to taste, Happy Cow cheese and Dutch cheese. You're welcome to go to the stove and make some scrambled eggs. Joe already made me my eggs, so I'm not finna make you yours." And he goes, "I'm good with just the cheese and the fried jack." And he enjoyed the hell out of that Happy Cow cheese. The Dutch cheese, I warned him that it was pungent, and he said it wasn't too overly pungent for him. It felt like a stronger Parmesan for him. Well, it tasted like a stronger Parmesan. And so, but he didn't like it as much as he liked the Happy Cow cheese. My Happy Cow cheese is almost done. I have literally four more triangles, but they do sell it at Amazon, and I put it on my damn wish list. That wish list is called, one of them is called Bear Pantry Show wish list, and one is called birthday wish list. I update those two lists all the time. I think the Bear Pantry Show one is like for the public, and the birthday one is for my kids. My personal family and kids. But I update that stuff all the time with random crap that I want, and it's always crap that I want. None of it is stuff that I don't want. Yeah, when I was growing up, I didn't like the Edam cheese though, Miss Lucky. I liked it when I got older. That's what I'm gonna have to do, Diane. And you know what? If Jada is not working, she's normally really, really good at doing some of the side things like the mac and cheese. If I boil the macaroni and then Joe helps me grate the cheese, she doesn't like the grating. We don't buy cheese that's already grated because it's poison. You see that stuff that they put in your purse when you buy the purse, that little bag of dust, or they put it in your shoes? They have a food grade thing of that they put in the cheese when it's grated. I ain't eating that. Once I learn something new about that food, I bounce. So we buy the cheese and we have to grate it. So Joe will help me grate the cheese. Jada don't like grate the cheese. And once all that's ready, and I boil the macaroni, she'll jump in there and toss everything. And she is so good at making that stuff so good. If we're doing mashed potato, same thing. I peel and boil the potatoes, and she'll come in there and start to throw things in the pot. When she throws some stuff, I'm like, oh my God, that's going to taste bad. What the hell is she doing? When it look, the thing tastes so good. So I wanted to do like jambalaya and put some andouille, and I might still end up doing that, but Costco ain't gonna open on the first. I need to go buy groceries on the first. You know what I mean? Not the gel packets, that little powder thing. That little powder thing that they put in your brand new purse when you buy it, or your shoes. You know those little I don't think there's gel in them. Is it? Isn't it powder? No, no, no. I could delegate. The kids know. The kids. Oh, you think that I get it. You think that Diane is talking like if I'm inviting guests to come, right? You think that's what it is. Brenda's right. If that's what it is, Brenda's right. I have certain allergies, and I'm finding more and more as I get older, and that MSG is a thing. People cook with that damn spice, all what seasonal or whatever the hell Belizeans cook with. I'm like, oh God, no. Um, yeah. So, oh, Brenda, that girl, or Elise is live right now on Facebook. That girl have at least 600 people in her live. Make we see. Make we watch. Let me turn the volume down. See? Look there. 535 people in she chat. 500. Can you guys see it? Why this thing now? See the camera name one focus. See there? 535 people in the chat. No, I think Diane and Brenda are saying two different things. Diane is saying tell the kids, like to delegate stuff for the kids to help me with, and Brenda was thinking like if I had guests coming to delegate stuff to the guests. But yeah, I can delegate certain things to the kids. Like Joshua will make the salad dressing. He's really good at making the salad dressing. He's really good at making croutons. And the only thing Joshua will eat in a salad is lettuce and carrots. He needs to expand to more veggies. He really does. So they will the who this now? The who this funny thing? Is that Dickie? You know Dickie Bradley is my cousin, right? She got 500 when it first started. He had 600 and something people in the chat because they're talking about Budna. She got a lot of when she go live. She got a lot of people in her for she chat. Damn. Silicone. I wish I had one of them thing for sure. No. Hold on. Let me get one of them box when the shoes coming up. Make we see that where they in them package. Hold on. Let's see how many things. I keep my shoes in the boxes that they came in, so they're stacked neatly, and then I have a picture of what the shoe is, so I know what it is. I've gone through all the box till we find one of the things. So it is a gel. Who said it was a gel? Was it Billy? Can you put those packets? It is the white bag. Yeah, this thing. This thing. They said this thing said throw away, do not eat. Throw away and do not eat. They said they have a food grade version of this thing. Go look it up. That they put in the cheese when they grate the cheese so that the cheese no clump up. They put it in a lot of things to make things don't clump up. Oh, it is gel, see? But they have a powder version of this thing right here. The same thing right there. Shoot, you know the show. Damn it. Billy, was you, huh? It's I don't even want to touch it with my hand. It's some kind of little bit of gel in there, some little wrong gel. Yeah, they have like a powder version. So me no buy them cheese there. I was watching Josh and Mama the other day. I love Josh and Mama. I think Mama's so pretty and I love her accent. But she was making a meal the other day. That white lady can't cook nothing. I don't know if that is stick or whatever they do. That lady was making macaroni and cheese. I kid you not. She boiled the macaroni. You're lucky she poured the water off. And she opened one of them 5 pound can of cheese for nacho dip and started to clump that in there. And that was her mac and cheese. I said, damn. Then when she do any kind of potato salad or whatever, she open potato from the tin. I didn't even know they put potato in a tin like that. And she will leave the water in with a potato and throw some mayonnaise in that and call that potato salad. I didn't think Evie would eat that. I said, what the hell? What in the fresh hell is this lady doing? She do some weird recipes, man, and invite the family over too for the function, and they come and they eat, and it goes, look, they ate it all. I said, oh, it's not even about seasoning. It's about what the hell is that? You know, drain nothing? Damn. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, and Billy, it took me years to learn about that thing, and when somebody told me, because I told them somebody, I'm like, why does then cheese always have like an aftertaste when you buy it in the bag already grated, right? And they're like, because they put that thing in. I'm like, what? And I went to go Google it, and I said, oh no, mm-mm-mm. It did look gross. You see it, Myrna. I never thought, not once have I ever thought of putting that cheese from the nacho cheese can into macaroni to make macaroni and cheese. We don't even eat that cheese from the nacho cheese can. We used to. Don't think we were born like this. We used to eat that stuff, but we used to eat that with nachos. We don't do that no more. We make our own cheese sauce for nachos because that thing, they have all kind of thing, a processed cheese product. They're not real cheese. Processed cheese product. You have, Billy? I've never seen it. The only time I've seen potato in a can, like in a juice, is when you buy mixed vegetables and the hard white thing in there is potato. She get the wrong potato like that. Open out of a can with the water and she poured that in there and she's like left the water and everything. I'm like, what is she making though? Then she'll do things in cans, like she'll get a can of some type of food, whatever the hell was in the can, and then she'll pack it full of things, and meat and cheese and whatever the hell she fill up the can, and then she'll bake the whole can in the oven. That can have a lining in there that thing that poison, and she'll eat out the can. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. Velveeta a processed cheese product too. No, say they don't put it in the fridge no more. They used to put Velveeta in the fridge. No, they don't put it in the fridge no more. They put it next to the bag of chips. You've seen whole and you've seen chunks. I wonder if it's in different areas. I'm in Southern California, and I don't know where Josh and Mama are located, but somewhere in the South, I think. Yeah, girl, but we still like Velveeta, but we don't buy it. We're not gonna lie, we still like Velveeta, but we don't buy it no more. It's processed cheese product. That's what it be. So it's a lot. And like I always tell you guys, we're not perfect because we're still eating ham, and ham have a whole bunch of stuff they inject into it too, right? But let me tell you what. Let me tell you, you in New York, okay? Let me tell you what Mama ate for ham the other day. Remember the ham that come in the tin? That lunch meat ham that you turn around, peel that thing off, and it's an odd shape ham, and they sliced that up for ham the other day. Don't get me wrong, that tastes good because I like all the salt in that. But damn, that's not ham though. You can get. I'm gonna have to pay attention next time, 'Christine, 'cause I don't see none. But then again, I don't go to the grocery store. I absolutely hate going to the grocery store. And the pandemic was the perfect excuse for me not to go no more. I just love going to Costco. That's the only grocery store I love going to because I know exactly where everything is. Bum, 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 we're out. If we're going to lurk around in there to look at stuff like TVs and stuff or kitchen stuff, we lurk around. Joe goes to his area to lurk around to look for clothes and we bounce. Don't like going to regular grocery stores at all. And when the pandemic hit and Joe says, I'll go and wear the mask, I stay home. Thank you, Miss Lucky. That lunch meat thing tastes good on, no lie. That lunch meat, because I still like spam. But I've never liked spam when it's cooked. I don't like spam like fried in a little bit of butter or nothing. I like spam raw, but then we mash it up and make it into like a potted meat and spread it in between the bread and make sandwiches. That we were gonna do for Labor Day, and we might say, but spam friggin' expensive now. Spam is close to $5 for that little tin. I'm like, damn. In the mixed vegetables, they have the potato, but they don't have it in the peas and carrots. We used to have a Sam's membership along with the Costco membership years ago, but it wasn't worth it to keep both. So we chose the Costco membership over the Sam's because Sam's is far away from us. And plus, they package things a little bit differently than Costco. Costco package in bulk for the family that we have. This when we used to have five, now we're down to four because Jory moved out. And Sam's package it a little bit smaller. That I noticed, right? This girl still got 500 so many people in a chat. They have spam and bacon. We are going to the beach tomorrow. Yay! But staying home the rest of the weekend. My beloved kitty of 16 years old passed away recent. Oh, Karen, I'm so sorry to hear that. I know how you feel. We lost our two dogs back to back. Well, almost a year apart, right? We lost Winnie July 12th, 2024, and then Cora June 7th, 2025. Thank God we have Evie. So I'm going to pray for your spirits to be lifted with this beach trip. Just enjoy the family. Just know that you gave that cat the best life he or she could have had. Like I tell my kids, if you can reincarnate when I die, I'm coming back as a dog in this family. Because the dogs in this family get all the love. All the care. What's maple syrup flavored? You've been to Costco 2 times? Yeah, I used to like the bologna sandwiches too. The one thing I don't like is that other thing. Is it salami that has that big stone of black pepper in there? Didn't like that one. And I've never liked breakfast sausages. The little Jimmy Dean, whatever. Never. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like the taste of it. I tell Joey it tastes like Vicks. Why the hell that thing tastes like Vicks Vapor Rub to me? How do I know what Vicks tastes like? We're from Belize. If you know, you know. Okay? We eat Vicks in Belize. Oh, Karen, we're so sorry. We really know how Karen feel. I mean, you have that pet with you for 16 years? Yeah. And I feel like no matter how long you have them, I mean, we used to panic about Wednesdays. Like, are you breathing? Okay, you're fine. We used to go into panic. And then, oh, we don't even want to relive it. Spam and maple. Oh, I don't think I could do that one day, Billy. I like sweet and salt, but I don't know that the maple syrup and the spam goes for me. But you know what? I would try it at least once to see what you're talking about. I might shock myself, right? Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean you can't grieve, though, Karen. Even though you had the kitty long and you know that you're blessed to have had the kitty, it doesn't mean you don't grieve. I still cry over Wednesday, but we cry like maybe a minute and then pull it together. And I think having Evie helps a lot. I don't know what she's doing out there right now. She might be on my spot on the couch because she does that. You don't want to spend time with me? I'll go on your spot. Did anybody watch the service for the judge? Frank Ciprio, the judge that passed away last week. He's one of the kindest, benevolent judges that was out there. and he got pancreatic cancer, and he lived a year with it, and he passed away. They had his service and they streamed it live for people to see, but because he's in New York, they did it at 6:30 my time, 9:30 you guys time. In a weird way, I think it would taste good because yeah, it might be good. Yeah, I would try it once. I would try it once. I like weird mixtures. I'm just not a great fan of maple syrup. That's why I'm like, ugh. But I like the other cheap store bought pancake syrup. So I would try that. I would try it. I loved him. I loved him. I saw that one rabbi. I'm that person that watched the randomest crap on YouTube. I watch a whole rabbi always teaching, about prayer and God, and then I looked up the rabbi because he had like two of his fingers missing, right? And I was like, what the hell happened to this man two finger? Just right here. So I looked it up, and I guess he was in a school shooting before, and he lost his fingers. And then there was a whole story that came up about all the illegal ish that man did with money. But I guess he served his time, whatever, and he's out. He has a whole YouTube channel. Everybody loves him. Nobody puts no negativity on his page. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. That's the past. Let's move on. I love you too. I like sweet and savory. I know. Diane says she's still mourning her Doberman too. Remember you told me that? Oh, that's gonna be hard, Miss Lucky. When my uncle Les died, he had a black lab, and my cousin Megan drove all the way to Texas to pick up that dog because my uncle lived by himself there, right? From Utah to Texas, she drove, and they kept that dog. The dog was about 3 years old, I think, when my uncle died, and they kept her for a long time till she passed. And they fell apart when she passed because that was their last connection to him. So we know that pain. Hmm. So, yeah, it's Friday. The kids are at the beach. You guys remember Jada said, "Mommy, can you babysit Evie for me Friday so I can go to the beach, and then I'll give you gas money for you to go to the beach on Saturday." Brenda, where my gas money at? Where my gas? I need to know where my gas money at. I wasn't gonna go to the beach because I ain't going out there on no damn holiday weekend. You crazy? I'll go to the beach in the middle of the week like I like to do. So she probably said, "Oh, I could wait till the middle of the week, right?" So we waiting. And Karen, you keep crying every day. We cried every day when we lost Wednesday. When Jada lost Willow first back in 2014, Jada got Willow at the start of ninth grade and lost Willow right after she graduated high school. We had the graduation party, and a week later, Willow was dead. Why? Because Willow got out the backyard, went down the alley, went here to the corner, and got hit one night while we slept. We're heading out, going to the church around the bend. We made a left turn. This lady used to have church in her house. We made a left turn, and I saw the dog. I'm like, Jada. And then Jada pulled over, didn't even shut off the car, didn't even put it in park. I had to put the car in park. Ran over there screaming for this dog to wake up. Dog didn't wake up, so we had to go fetch her. Joe and Josh had to go fetch her and Jory. And it was devastating. And she cried every day for like 2 months until I said, this is you can't do it. You can't go on like this, Jada. We're gonna have to find you another dog. We're not gonna replace Willow, but we're gonna have to find you another baby. And we found Wednesday. And praise God, we had her for 10 years. And so when she passed away, Jada cried for 30 days. And we understood the crying will get less and less and less. That doesn't mean you love the cat any less or miss the cat any less. You know what I mean? They do become a part of the family. Yup, yup. We get it. We get it. Drop a hint to Jada. She's going to give me. She probably knows. I already told her I wouldn't go on the weekend. Man, I need to sweep in here. I wouldn't go on the weekend. I don't like going places on holiday time. People drive crazy, then drink, they're stupid. No, I'll wait till the holiday is over and then pick, like right now it's hotter than hell, and then go back to the beach. I want to go one last time before you know, the the summer is over. Summer over when? September 22nd. Usually we'll go back like in Joe's birthday month in October. We'll see. Yeah. Karen, you're with the right people over here, Karen. We totally get it. We totally get it. Give yourself some grace to grieve and don't rule out the possibility of getting another pet. It's not replacing that pet. God is so good to us that Evie has such a different personality than Wednesday, even though there's some same traits because they're both labs. They tend to have the same traits. There was another dog that needs a home from a friend that Jada knows. The dog is about 10 months old and she looked exactly like Cora. And we sent it to Jory and Jory goes, Mom, Cora's only been dead 2 months. I'm not over it yet. And I said, okay, let me back up. Because we know the dog needed a home and we got Cora when she was 10 months old. So no, no, with a lot of people are going to be out there looking at ticket people. Yup, yup. And you have to watch where the hard water people are going to go to. Because even though I'm legal in this country and I'm a naturalized citizen, I know I look Spanish. I look Mexican. I look Hispanic. They could come after me for anything. I have to make sure I take my driver's license everywhere I go, even if I'm not driving nowhere. It's crazy. hmm I don't want to encounter none of the hard water people because they are criminals. They are criminals. They're all going to go to prison eventually. I know everybody got up in arms today when the news came out that they took away Kamala Harris's security detail, her Secret Service detail. I didn't get up in arms because I didn't trust them for her. They work for that man. I wouldn't trust them for her. Hire your own crew. You got the money to hire your own crew. You've got money. You're doing a book tour. Your husband is Jewish. He's a lawyer. All of that is synonymous with money, right? They can do it. Remember when Harry came from Canada? He went to England first to Canada, and his security detail was like $100,000 a month. You know who paid for that? Tyler Perry. Put him up in his home there. Paid for all of that, right? It's like, don't trust them people, Kamala. Don't trust them. So, yeah, I can't foster. I can't foster because I can't foster animals nor babies because I'm going to want to keep them. I can't. Although I have a friend where when the daughter's dog died, she started the fostering and she took one in through the fostering. That was her way of checking them out, right? I'm watching this girl. This girl still have a lot of people in her life. hmm So it's just me, Joe, and Evie tonight. What time is it right now? Shh, it's already too late to eat. Flattering is tough. What do you mean flattering? He likes to gift them and he likes. He should send me a gift. Oh, fasting. Yeah, fasting. Girl, he should send me a gift. I know he doesn't like me. They say he is generous, but not to the people that work for him. They're like, yeah, he cheap when he pay us. Oh, fostering. Oh my God, Billy. Billy, I'm so sorry. I'm usually great at trying to figure out what the hell you guys are trying to say, but it took a minute for that to get out. Fostering any kind of pets or human beings is rough. I get it. Mm-hmm. Miss Lucky, he could send some gifts over here. He could definitely send some gifts over here. I know he's only generous to the mains. He's not generous to the people who work for him. He's cheap to them. Mm-hmm. No, you're getting it right, Billy. Don't worry. We're the one that didn't get it. And usually we're good at trying to figure what you guys are trying to say, right? But not this time. I didn't even turn on the monetization on this video. Yeah, StreamYard sucks now to stream with because I can't do anything for free anymore. I wonder how many hours I get. Maybe they took away the 20 hours and I only get 10 now, but I can't do anything for free, guys. I usually play an opening video and a closing video and a little commercial in between. I can't do nothing. They said, "You want to do this? You're going to have to upgrade." I said, I'm good. I mean, I got no $40 a month for you, no crazy. Mm-mm. Yeah, so today's Friday. I guess we're just gonna eat whatever tomorrow. And Jada's not gonna be here for none of the days. She works tomorrow, she works Sunday, and she works Monday. You know, she works with the drag queens on Sundays. Well, she's working with them tomorrow. And then Monday she has her regular job as the music teacher. Then people don't take the day off, her bosses, and she'll go all day and maybe two kids will show up. And then they have the nerve to say, you got to come back the next Saturday so you can give a makeup for the ones that didn't come. Jada said the parents are nice, the kids are nice, but the people she worked for, not nice. Hmm. So she got to work every day. So we didn't really plan anything big time. You know, I haven't been to the movies in forever. I haven't set foot in a movie theater in at least crap before the pandemic. It's been 5 years now for the pandemic, right? So maybe 7, 8 years. I have not been to a movie theater. I haven't really even watched a movie besides Lifetime movie. Man, they're starting school late. Over here, kids started school already. They started August the 3rd, I believe. Was the 3rd a Sunday? So the 4th. They started August the 4th. And for when my son teaches, they will end the first week in June. But for this city right here, they will end the ending of May, like May 31st, thereabouts. Hmm. Yeah, it's already back to school over here. In the stores, they have all the Halloween stuff right now. And I'm putting up my Christmas tree early again this year. Not because I'm excited about it, but I did that last year and it brought me I wasn't excited when I put up the Christmas tree early. Normally I put it up like the day after Thanksgiving, right? And then we enjoy it right through to a little bit after the New Year's, like around the 6th of January. And last year I put it up on November the 1st, I think. Put it up early because I'm like, let's just go ahead and put it up early. And I wasn't in the mood to put the Christmas tree up. But after I put it up, it got me in the mood. It got me in the mood. And then December 27th was when we got little Evie. Came home small like that, fit in one of those gift boxes. We have pictures of it. Oh, she's a big girl. She's 10 months old already, guys. Ooh, you get out June 26th. Okay, you guys get out way later. Damn, I don't think we like that over here because it's too hot. It's too hot to get out the ending of June. You know? Anybody in the room watch Beyond the Gates? I want to talk about that soap opera so bad at one of my channels, but am I going to have viewers that's going to enjoy that? Because, man, me, my aunt, and my cousin, my aunt's daughter, we watch it. And we call each other every day after the soap opera is done. They watch it when it comes on 1 to 2. I tape it. Then I sit down and watch it right after it's done, or maybe later that evening if I'm busy. And usually when I call them back, I'm telling them stuff they missed. I'm like, how did you miss that part? Maybe they got up for a snack or went to use the bathroom. Maybe they just weren't paying attention, but I pay attention because I want to report back on the soap opera. Yeah, we don't have no Four Seasons here. Love Island, what was that one? Your girlfriend just got back from Hattieville. There was something I saw about Hattieville. Something came across my news feed about Hattieville. Some kind of unalivement? What in the hell was that? I just read it too. We passed through Hattieville several times, on the trip. Yeah. Like you guys get cool already in September. We're not gonna get cool till November. We're not gonna take out our blanket till probably Thanksgiving, but then we put the blanket away the ending of May because it stays kind of cool throughout that time, right? For us now. Don't come for me because we think say 69 is cold. All right, because for us it's cold. It was a reality show, okay. I didn't watch too many reality shows except for the Little People. Remember the Little People of LA? Then I watched the Little People of Atlanta. I think it was only those two states. I didn't watch the one. I think they had Little People of New York. I don't think I watched that one. And then I watched Little People, which was the one with Zach and them, where the husband and wife, the wife named Amy, Roloff. The Roloffs? I stopped watching that one years ago, but that guy, the husband, he was horrid. And then they divorced, and then Amy has this new husband, and it's crazy. A book club. Yeah, but then I would have to read. I don't mind reading. If I started to write some stories, like some short stories, and I could read those. But if I did that, I would make a whole brand new channel. I would not always be on camera. It probably would just always be off camera, just reading and put the picture up of what the story is about and just do that. I might end up doing a channel to do that. Sit down and just read those short stories. They're going to be 5 to 7 minutes long and just pump them out as fast as I can. But I need somewhere where I can tape without having this air conditioning rolling like this. You guys might not hear it right now, but it is powerful rolling, you know? A series show. Okay. Okay, like a show that I would be watching, Miss Lucky. Hi, Hazel, did I say hi already? Oh, I used to watch Dark Shadows. When we first came from Belize to Florida, we couldn't get into school. We don't have to explain why. So we stayed home for like 5 months, I want to say. So my mom come home from work one day and she goes, "What are you guys doing when we're not here? You guys doing the lessons I give you guys to do?" I'm like, "Yeah, we get that done pretty quick. We help our sister." And then we're watching this show on TV and we're like, "Mommy, there's a killer on this show and he's strangling women with a pair of pantyhose." He did this one and that one. And it was Days of Our Lives, and it was that whole storyline arc with Jake. Yeah, Jake Kosicek. And he was the what? The unaliver, and he was strangling women and stuff, and he ended up killing Marlena, right? And Marlena and the people protested down there. This is the real life part of it. In real life, the people protested down there by the NBC studio or whatever, whoever used to tape the show. And then they brought her back on canvas and they said that Jake actually killed her twin sister because in real life, that lady, Deidre Hall, has a twin sister. And that twin sister was on the show a couple of times. So they switched it up because they were killing off the main character, right? So then I told my mom we're watching this vampire guy and blah blah. My mom go, "Oh my God!" Then feel them pick me to watch soap opera. Oh my God, we're gonna have to get them in school somewhere. Oh my God, oh my God. She was freaked out. So we were watching Days of Our Lives and Dark Shadows. And then when we left Florida, we went to Texas to my Aunt Jenny, and she was watching Young and the Restless, Another World, and Guiding Light. So we stayed there with her a month. We started watching those soap operas. So by the time we came to California, me and my mom was hooked on Young and the Restless. Not so much hooked on Young and the Restless, though. More the Channel 4 soap operas. It was Days of Our Lives, Another World. We were hooked on. We loved Felicia Gallant from Another World. And then I added the Young and the Restless at the beginning, and at the end was Guiding Light. I remember I was giving birth to Jada and was mad because I was missing Guiding Light because they switched it from 2 o'clock California time to 9 o'clock California time. Because after that, at 10, they would bring the O.J. Simpson's case. And then we opened the shop in 2002, and I couldn't go into the office to change the TV channel because one box we had, and we would change it from the office, and it would change on every TV in the shop. It was all just hooked up to one box, and I couldn't leave the machine to go do it. So then it just went from Young and the Restless right into the court cases Channel 9 or whatever. So I just watched court cases when I was at the shop putting bottles on the machine. And then I just slowly got off of the soap operas. And then eventually I don't watch any soap opera till Beyond the Gates came on. And I said, I need to give this soap opera a chance to get the ratings. And so I'm watching Beyond the Gates. They have 126 episodes out already. And it's getting better and better, you know? See, Young and the Restless was the ish. Yeah, that's what I heard, Billy. I'm not paying for none of those streaming live things. So I can't watch Days of Our Lives even if I wanted to. The same thing with Criminal Minds. They came back on the air, right? A bunch of the cast members are in it. I wish I could watch it, but I don't have those streaming services. Then I don't know what streaming service Frasier came back on, and I was really liking the show, and then I couldn't afford the streaming service, and that went by the way of the water. So if it's a streaming live thing, I can't see it. Really. So Beyond the Gates is at least on regular TV on Channel 2. And the other day they had a character from Young and the Restless show up on Beyond the Gates. I'm like, wait a minute, is it the same owners? So I had to go research, and it's like, no, it's not the same owners, but because CBS owns all of the soap operas or whatever, they can do that. And so they had Devon come. Remember Richie from Urkel? He's Devon on Young and the Restless. They had him come over onto Beyond the Gates, and that was like a real treat. I'm like, oh, what the hell? Okay, I sees you. Frasier, I liked the Frasier when it came back on, but I couldn't stand Kelsey Grammer kissing Trump's butt, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm done. I can't get through the series. Hey, Bromalina made it. Hi, Bromalina. Girl, don't ever apologize. Like I said in the thing for this video, child, August was rough. I don't want to curse August because it's my birthday month. But you guys know I lost my one of my dearest friends on my birthday. Thank God I didn't find out until the day after. But he exited this world on my birthday at 6 o'clock in the evening. I was born at 8 o'clock at night, by the way. I'm eight all the way through. My numerology is eight. My birth, the time that I was born is eight. I'm eight. The month that I was born is eight. 888. Yeah, Bromalina. You remember Johnny? Miss Lucky, you remember Johnny? Remember when that one girl, we're not gonna call nobody name up in here because then people don't watch my channel anymore. But I feel like they're in the bushes. And I feel like maybe some of these people have made whole new pages just to come and interact with me under a different name. I don't know. But we're not gonna call nobody name. Remember when I was calling my friend Johnny, and he wouldn't take my calls and he wouldn't answer my texts? And that one girl said, I'll go to his door for you and knock on the door and say, hey, what gives? And she did. And I'm always going to be grateful for that. And he opened the door and he's like, oh, tell her I'm going to call her. Sometimes, I have to charge the phone. And I feel like when people do that, they've slipped into depression and they don't want you to reach out to them. But after that, we were on course. We never had any fuss, no fight, right? He's Joshua's godfather. And I went to Belize. He contacted me while I was down there saying, you're in Belize, you didn't tell me. Well, when my sister invited me, she says, don't tell nobody. And if you tell me a secret and say, don't tell nobody, I don't tell nobody because I'm scared. Who the hell won't take it back, right? So I told him that I was coming back on July 12th. And he says, call me when you get in. I want to hear the whole story about the trip. And when I got in, I didn't call him right away because I was, decompressing from the trip. And then I think I called him and he missed the call. And then he called me back and I missed the call. I forget how it went. And he left me a message like, call me back. And so I called him back and we had a great conversation. And then at the end of that conversation, he told me his health issues, but I don't think he told me the whole thing. He just said that, I had a kidney stone and some other issues. And he was in the hospital when I was gone. And then he went to convalescent for a short while and then he went home. And then at that point, he told me that he was going to have to be left alone like within a week because his best friend from next door who was looking after him has to go on a vacation for a week. And so I started to harp on him. I'm like, you better call your social worker, call your doctor. And I called every day, every day, every day. I was a nuisance. And I don't regret that part. And so at some point, I knew the day he was going to be left alone. And after that, he stopped answering my calls. So I reached out to a mutual friend of ours that went to college with us, and I asked him to call him to see if he's okay. And I told him what was going on. And he called and he was leaving a voicemail. And right when he was leaving a voicemail, Johnny called him back. And they had a really good conversation where it was lighthearted and fun and not bogged down with sickness and stuff like that. And Johnny was happy to hear from our mutual friend. And I hold on to that because the friend was going to call back again within a few days because obviously he wasn't answering me. So I figured, okay, I stopped calling on the 4th of August after the friend got through. And I did feel a type of way. I'm like, why are you not answering me though? I was just trying to look out for you. And then suddenly I was at the beach the day after my birthday. I didn't go on my birthday this year because we had to change the brakes on the Tahoe. And I opened Facebook and I saw somebody tag him and said RIP. And that's when I saw a post of mine from 2017 when he took us to lunch, me, Joe, and Joshua. And a person came and wrote, Johnny passed away today in the hospital, August 14, in the hospital at 6 p.m. I thought the person said in the convalescent, but he said in the hospital. So apparently he was back in the hospital. So he's been gone 2 weeks already, and we haven't seen no death announcement. Nobody has contacted any of us on Facebook or anywhere else saying this is when the service is going to be. And I just keep my eye out because the same person who came and said that, she said that at everybody's comment who commented happy birthday for Johnny back in January. Miss Lucky, remember we went to his birthday party? Went to his birthday party January of 2024. That video is at my membership. So yeah, he's been my friend for 40 years. He's my eldest son's godfather. So he's been Joshua's godfather for 36 years. And I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I know that he has a living trust, and I know that he has somebody who's taking care of that living trust. And I know that person is doing it because I saw a comment from somebody else on somebody else's post, and I read in between the lines. I go, "Ooh, shit! Okay, let me back up out of this." So I'm just gonna sit here and wait until that same person that told me he passed comes back and say, "Hey, we've got everything planned now. This is the service if you want to attend." There may not be a service. I don't know, but it feels so open, not closed, without being able to say goodbye. You know what I mean? Miss Luck, you remember he, right? Miss Luck, you remember how he jerked me around, would not answer my calls? But he was still my friend. We were never enemies. We never fought about that. Because I would call him and go, why the hell you not answering my calls? And he goes, oh, I think he suffered with depression, especially towards the end, because he was alone. He was alone. He literally had 4 family members left, and they weren't close, as far as I know. Maybe he told me one thing, and maybe they didn't think something else. I don't know. Yeah, and I think I did the right thing, forcing him to go into the convalescent. I'm going to say he went into the convalescent, but he probably went straight into the hospital. And I feel like other things were wrong with him that he didn't tell me. He always had some type of a spine, hip, leg issue, right? Where he walked kind of funny. Ever since I met him, he had that wrong with him. And I thought it was only that why he wasn't walking anymore. And last year when we went to his birthday party when he turned 60, his birthday is January the 5th, he was on the walker January 2024. So I didn't know he was pretty much bedridden by the time I got back from Belize. And he's like, yeah, even the walker is not working anymore, Barbara. I need help. I need therapy, and I'm going for therapy, but it's slow and I'm alone. And, he had nobody to cook for him. But when he was living his life large and in charge, he had chefs come in for his little dates with these little girlfriends he was dating. And when I say little, they were not underneath his age, they were his age or above. But he would, I'm on a date with this one girl. She's so pretty. And, she's somebody 55, 56, 60 years old. And I have a chef come in and we did a candlelight dinner. I'm like, what a chef? Okay. Bye, Billy. Have a great evening. You stay safe, all right? Y'all. See, you remember who he is or who he was. He died on my birthday, Miss Lucky. at 6 in the evening. And I was at the beach and I told you, I said, you said this man didn't wish me no damn happy birthday? I said, I'm gonna get him. Because I would have scolded him. Honestly, I would have said, you can't even reach out to me for my birthday with a text? You can't? Because we had that kind of friendship. And little did I know that he was exiting this world on my damn birthday. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. So, yeah, August was right before, leading up to the birthday, right before Carla's birthday on August the 8th was when I was dealing with the website host that I had, because we switched the thing to monthly. They switched it back to annually and took all that money. And I had to fight back for that money. Thank God I put a credit card on file and not my debit card, not my PayPal card. And so I didn't even I didn't there was so many things that lapsed. I'm like, I can't. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. I really hope that they have a service because we would love to attend. Me, Joe, and Josh, we're gonna go. Gina's gonna have to take that day off to mind the baby because the baby can't stay in here by herself. I'm afraid. Miss Lucky, did you know the house next door burned down? Oh Lord, Miss Lucky been gone. We have to catch Miss Lucky up. So Miss Lucky, the house right next door over there where the Guats lived, burned the hell down on August the 5th. Ever since then, I've been afraid to leave this house and leave this baby locked up in here, Evie. Because what if this house catch fire and my baby in here? They lucky they saved the cat. They lost 3 birds. You saw the video? I have the video, Bromalina. It's like 3 videos back. That was scary shit. And I had all the surveillance cameras to record. So I definitely told the whole story about it. I'm still trying to sweet talk Night Owl. I tagged Night Owl in everything I did so they could send me a new set of damn cameras. Oh God. Oh God. We can't let that dog get out. You know I'm traumatized because of Willow. And when Evie get out, she's so silly. She runs down the street to the main street. I'm like, no, I don't want you to do God. Plus, I'm traumatized because the lady across the street, her little dog ran out one day and boom. The minute the dog ran out, boom, it was done. My camera caught it all. Yeah, it's been a crazy August, but I'm not even like complaining. That's why I said August was rough, but I'm still grateful. I'm grateful that I had another birthday. I'm 59, guys. I'll be 60 next year. And before you ask about any party, no. Every year in January, I have this really nice idea that I'm going to have me a birthday party because I haven't had a party since my mom died. And let me see what Sarita said. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. I'm praying. I'm praying, Sar. I'm praying. Oh, thank you, Christine. I got your text. Sarita says she's watching me. She's watching me. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Lucky. Thank you. I'll take it. Shit, I'll take it. Miss Lucky say I look 49. I'll take it. I'll take it. You know, when Joe got that appointment to go to the doctor on the 5th to see about that damn colonoscopy that they never gave him, right? The girl who made the appointment on the line said, are you able to bring him to the doctor? I said, bring him? Joe's stronger than me. Joe over there in Belize putting in garage door, doing this. Joe can do burpee, this. Praise God. Praise God. This man take care of his health. Thank you, Bromalina, darling. Thank you so much. When is your birthday? Bromalina, when is your birthday so we could sing you happy birthday, girl? What date is your birthday in August? Are you a Leo? Are you a Leo or a Virgo? I'm August the 14th. Mia Halleberry. She turned 59 too. Okay? August the 5th, that's the same day the house burned down. She's a whole Leo. Yeah, I knew I liked you. you guys should see the song that we always do, that song from The Simpsons for as a birthday song. Happy birthday, Bromelina. I hope you live to see many more. And I always give this blessing. I hope you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. That really blesses me because I feel like we get to choose when we exit this earth, right? So we can live. Cause some people don't want to live to be 100. They don't want to have all their loved ones leave them and they're left behind, right? So I hope you live as long as you want. And then the next part, never want for anything as long as you live. That's what I wish for you. Diane, I'm 59, gal. About 1966. I tell Mia Halle Berry. Halle Berry can't lie about her age because me and she have the same birthday. Then I know this other guy from Belize that I met through doing the show, and he has the same birthday with me too. Same month, same day, same year. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I receive it. I receive it. I had a really good birthday though. Throughout all the ish that was going on, I can't complain. I can't complain. Jory, my poor baby, he hasn't received a paycheck since he started to work as a teacher because he's a brand new teacher. So he won't get his first paycheck until the first, which is Monday, but he won't get it the first because the first paycheck is an actual physical check. It's not direct deposited. So he has to go pick it up on the second. Then he has to put it in and let it. Oh man, he is chomping at the bit for that paycheck. But he still found $15 to buy me that thing, the extract, the cotton candy extract for me to put in the ice creams and the snow cone syrup and so on. So I'm like, yeah, my kids are doing it. B, where you me gone? We never know you gone, B. Where the hell was you? Yeah, so next August, I'll be 60. Where the hell the time gone? My mom only lived to be 69. I'm praying long life over me and Joe and them children. Long life. And you all better grab that. That's a blessing. You better speak that long life over you guys too, and a healthy life, not just a long life. Oh, see, Bromelina lost a cat too. Bromelina understands the pain. Thank God the cats live long though. 16 to 22 years. I wish we could get that length of life on our dogs. You know? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. When I get off this thing, I'm gonna do chill on the couch and watch my favorite card readers. I'm praying for one of my card readers that I love to watch. Divine Spiritual Tea, Mary. Mary got burned while cooking in her kitchen, and it was like third-degree burns on her arm that they had to do a skin graft from her thigh to fix the arm. And she's still not back yet. I suppose that's going to be hard to be shuffling cards and stuff. I'm like, oh, my poor Mary. You have overlived your mom and aunt. That's great news, B. That gives me hope. That gives me hope. Yeah, guys, if you want to buy the books, I'm not building that website. Maybe it's September, maybe October, I'll build it. I showed you guys already. For the people who came in late, I literally only have 11 of these books left. I have about 30 out of this one left. I have about 60 out of this one left. We don't tell lie about our inventory over here. I don't like jerking people around. For this, I literally have one, two, three. One of each left. One of each left. Okay, but this I can buy at Amazon anytime, and within 10 days, it'll be in stock. The rest, I'm not going to buy them when they're gone. Mm-hmm. Really? B? My mom had an uncle, Dickie Bradley's, was that his grandfather? I think his grandfather. I think that was Dickie Bradley's grandfather, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, Papa Young, he lived to be 105. He died in 1985 or 1986. And then my mom's aunt from that same line, she lived to be 98 years old. We're all going to have happy, long, healthy lives. We got things to do, places to go, and people to see. Don't forget, I have Jada said now it's a 2-night stay, 3 days and 2 nights to go stay by Hermosa Beach at a hotel. and just like get there for check-in at 3 o'clock. That's the first day. Then sleep that night, and then do activities the second day, sleep that night, and check out by 11 the next day. I think that's how it works. But I told you, let me get some gas money first, girl. Hmm. That's what we be doing. Yeah, it's crazy. I I want some different curtain rods for up there. The ones where I can draw these curtains shut every night. I can't draw these shut because they're jammed up there. I feel like the killer is watching me. No, B. Is that what's happening? Oh, that's gonna make me cry. Cause I'm like, they're rich. Her husband's a whole lawyer, but that is awesome. I saw that the idiot is mad because the judges came down against him about the Venezuelans, right? That he couldn't lift protections off of them or something like that. These things I see in glancing because I can't get bogged down with what's going on out there. It's gonna get into my psyche. And then he started to send warships to Venezuela. I'm like, we fight with Venezuela now? Damn, we fighting with everybody. Damn. Mm-hmm. That is amazing. That is amazing to hear. I'm gonna go send me a video on it, B. If you have a video on it, send it to me. I want to see that. Mm-mm-mm. And that is not. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know she's going on her book tour. I didn't buy any tickets to go because if I'm lucky enough to walk up to her, I'm gonna say, Why didn't you fight? You said justice was coming. Where? Where? Why are we still with Kenkel's McTaco tits? Oh, Venezuela is Guyana enemy? I didn't think I knew. Wait, what did the La Dara song say? And America have eyes on Guyana and watching Sweet Trinidad. What the hell? From the 1970s. Go listen to that song by Lord Laro, Lordlaro, and it's called World News. I'm telling you, the same thing is still going on. So Guatemala is Belize's enemy. So I didn't know that. I learned something new today. You know, Brenda, I'm convinced that it's the people behind that man. I'm convinced. He not come up with these ideas on his own. And Shady, you know, in England they're saying we'd rather get VD than have JD. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was so funny though. Guyana struck oil and Venezuela wants a piece of. Oh, see? It's always about that damn oil and land, right? Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It's crazy the stuff they're doing and getting away with it because both sides, the Republicans and the Democrats, like what's going on. I'm convinced, not all the Democrats, but I feel like all the Republicans love it. They love it for us. The hell that man putting everybody through. They want him to break things. But they're gonna go a little bit too long until they lose their democracy completely and we become a dictatorship. I didn't sign up for that. They greedy Bromalina that Venezuela is Guyana's enemy. I didn't know that, Hazel. I didn't know that Venezuela is Guyana enemy, like how Guatemala is our enemy. Hmm. What Brenda Shirt said on YouTube. I'm gonna make one that says he didn't win, he didn't get shot, and he's on the list. I'm gonna make a shirt that says that. For real. And then what was going on with this Cracker Barrel thing? I missed the whole thing. Something about a logo change, and then they change back the logo. You know, when they do stuff like that, it's all to mess up with the stock market, right? That's what my shirt's gonna say. I have the machine to make the shirt. I have a machine where I can make the vinyl. I have a T-shirt pressed. I don't know why I'm gonna start opening those things and make money. The hell? Yeah, it's always the corruption. Belize is getting that way too. There is a better meme on him today. B, I gotta see. B, I'm out of the loop today. I'm out of the loop today. I because I think because Dean and Gaia was over here early, it was a hot mess with Evie and Gaia, and so it's calm now. Those girls from I've Had It podcast, they give them people all kind of names out there. Really, Bromelina, damn. They say Italy have a right winger in too. It's crazy. Well, it's his time's coming though. His time, he's actively, Belizeans have a saying, right? The saying, when death is imminent for somebody, like they're sick, they're up on their sick bed, and they're about to pass. It might be in a day, a week, maybe even as much as a month, right? Right? They'll say, so and so, they're pandying. That's the Creole way to say it, right? Then they're pandying. And I guess to translate it into English would say they're undying, but not UN, it's ON, they're undying. And that means they're actively transitioning. Every day, something is probably shutting down in them. That's that man right now. Hmm. That's that man right now. He's on dying. He just happened to be walking. Thanks, B, for sending me the TikTok link. He just happened to be walking. If it was our grandpa, he would be sitting in a recliner watching the news, having his meals brought to him, being helped to the bathroom, till one day he just does this in the recliner and it's done. But he walking around. He's not even really golfing. When he shows up, it's like it's done, gone. Hi Kathy, happy Friday. People voice change and show Uncle Cheeto voice going. Okay, someone said people voice change and show Uncle Cheeto voice going. Okay. Okay. So people were saying that once he's gone, once he falls off the twig, once he's on the other side of the dirt, that they're going to weaken at burning him or they're going to bring in a body double. I promise you, Shady is not going to allow that. He is chomping at the bit to take over that position. And guess what? He is hated worldwide. He's so dumb he doesn't even know how much he's hated. His wife is hated too, and he picking him. Because the wife is condoning that. I can't condone stupid shit like that from Joe. The hell? Yes, I saw the thing come in. B. Thank you for sending me the link. I'll go watch. The choppers above. Make sure that door lock. Yeah, it's locked. I have a joke to tell you guys. So the chopper was flying the other night, well, the other evening, and they were making an announcement from the chopper. So I'm listening to hear if it's a kid missing or what. Whenever they're making an announcement, it's usually a kid missing or an old person missing, and then a couple of times it's been escape convict on the route on the loose, or somebody that they're hunting for. Maybe they weren't convicted yet, but they were hunting for that person, and they're saying lock your doors, lock your windows, stay inside, blah blah blah. That has happened a couple of times, but not too often. And so I listened at the door because I'm not gonna open the door till I hear what the hell they're saying. And it says missing senior citizen, la 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 la, last seen, yada yada, wearing a gray shirt, And I turned around and Joe had on a gray shirt that day of all days. And I said, see him here? I found it. Joe butt me in my head. Yeah, guys, send me. I'm gonna leave this one up. Send me an email if you want to buy one of my books. Just bear with me for a little while longer. Probably not gonna be more than 4 weeks. I think I might just write out September and then have Gary ready to go for October to build a website. And then we're just gonna be back. We're gonna build it with somebody else. I think we're gonna go with Shopify, and I hope I know how to work that thing to go find your orders. Oh God, that's gonna be another. I think Gary's gonna come. Yeah, I messed with Joe because Joe was right behind me because Joe didn't know what I was listening to. Right, I'm over there by the door going like this, like nosy, and so when I was coming back to tell Joe what they were saying, and I ran right into him, and I said, "Oh, look at him here!" And he's always wearing that stupid burgundy shirt that I hate, right? The T-shirt. He had on a gray one that day. My poor baby. You guys, Joe is going to have a birthday on Indigenous People Day because we don't celebrate Columbus Day anymore, I guess. And he's going to be 68 and he's looking good and feeling good. Thank God. Is it that doll that's supposed to have no face? Where the hell that doll? It's outside. Joe doesn't like Joe doesn't like faceless things. And my son Josh says that we are set up to look for faces in everything. Human beings like to see faces. So in everything that we look at, we're gonna see a face. If we're looking at maybe a clothes hamper, some way somehow a face will appear. Or look in the clouds, you'll see a face in the clouds. My cousin was telling me that somebody saw a face behind the moon. Did you guys see that? I don't know if it's AI or what, but they were saying that a face was behind the moon, and I said it might be that man in the moon that song talk about. I talked to the man in the moon and I asked him, is she coming back soon? He smiled and he stated, son, I'm overrated. I've had too much credit in those old love tunes. I don't know a thing about love. I think that's Conway Twitty. I'm like, is it him? Is it him? I see it in screws and clothes. Yeah, they said that we are programmed to see faces. 68 years young. He's getting young. He got Benjamin Button syndrome too. Tristan Ryan, something he's hot. Okay, we have to go find him. We have to go find him. I know somebody that told me that they would have an affair with Gavin Newsom. I'm gonna pray for Chicago though, because them ICE people might run into some problem over there in Chicago. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't go mess with them people over there. The people ain't messing with you. Said the National Guard. The National Guard look like a whole chump. Can you believe that? They want for their job so badly that they're going to do anything this dictator say, including go over there to pick up trash off the ground to come in. What the? That's. I guess Mama teach we how to quit a job. She's like, you don't like the job, quit it. We all have Benjamin Button syndrome. I tell you, we getting younger as we get older. Bromalina, I went to Belize. My sister and her husband took me and Joe to Belize from June 21st to July 12th. And they didn't have any Wi-Fi at the house where we stayed because the house is still under construction. So I only had Wi-Fi when I went to restaurants, and I didn't turn on the news at all. I just called my kids through WhatsApp and get off and eat and, whatever. And so I missed a lot. And we got Wi-Fi 4 days before we came back. And I told you, I don't want to see none of this mess. The day we arrived in Belize was the day he bombed Iran. He was trying to do that. What's the one from Arizona? What's his name again? John McCain. Remember John McCain when he was running and he sang that song, bomb, 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 bomb Iran. They've all been wanting to bomb Iran. The Republicans have wanted to bomb Iran forever. So he did what they wanted him to do. Yeah, I walk away. Even if the card readers are reading too much on him, I walk away sometimes. That's why I tell you, I'm that random YouTube viewer that will watch stuff from every niche. I don't discriminate nobody's niche, okay? I'm over there watching how to recycle things from thrift store. I'm never going to do that. I don't even set foot in a thrift store. I don't like the smell of it. It smells poor. When my friend grandma Dorothy, she's like, "Oh, I have this name brand purse, whatever the hell it was, Louis Vuitton, whatever it was, and I got it at the thrift store, and then blah blah." I said, somebody have their curse all over that. I'm good. Let me buy a $5 purse. Let me sew my own purse. I don't want things people used already. When we came to this country, we had to use a lot of things that people used already and gave to us. The couches, the dinner table, the this, the that, the TV, the da 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 da. Nothing was ever new. Or clothes, nothing was ever new. And even though I'm not rich, I told you I don't want nobody use clothes. I don't want nobody use handbag. I don't want nothing used from nobody. I don't like used things. I'd rather buy something cheap than to have it be name brand and have it used. It's just my thing. I don't go into thrift stores. I don't like the smell of the thrift stores. So why am I watching thing about how to upcycle thing from thrift stores? Yeah, they're making $50,000 bonus and they pay off their student debt. At what cost? I feel like those people were rogues anyways. Look at Dean Kane, old fat so trying to climb the damn wall and can't get over the wall, right? And he's on like, oh yeah, I'm getting my $50,000. These irrelevant people. Mm-mm-mm. They all gonna learn. And you know when everything is over, because it will be over at some point. Nothing lasts forever, not good nor bad. When it's over, the people in your life who voted for that man, after he's gone, because remember when they had the Jim Jones cult, right? And I know he unalived a lot of people by giving them the thing to drink. And also, if they didn't drink it, right? But there were still people left alive when he was done. And they came out of the cult. It broke up, right? They don't have that cult anymore. So once he's gone, that cult will break up eventually. And you're going to have a lot of liars in your family that's going to come back and go, I never voted for him. What are you talking about? Girl, no, I hated him. They're going to lie. Mark them with the A. Mark them. We know who you are. Hmm. They probably do, Kathy, some new stuff, but I know because I don't go in. I don't even go in to donate my clothes. I used to give my clothes to mommy to take to Belize. Now I go and throw it in an inbox on the side of the road. Those boxes that they say throw it in there. I don't. I don't. I'm just not a thrift store girl. And I'm not rich. You guys know I'm not rich. But that's why I find $10 and buy 2 yards of fabric and I sew my own crap. Remember I sewed this sleeve dress? Look at this. This is one of my better ones. You know some of the stuff I sew come out like crap. But this is one of the better ones. See, it has an elastic in the waist. See? Mm-hmm. Elastic up here. And this is one of them where the elastic is encased in a casing because I didn't know how to do that and the elastic was just rubbing on my skin, itching me to hell. I don't hear from Joan or Evie long time. I hope they're okay out there. We have a lot of little ones in this town, so much so that when my friend wanted to open one of her own, they told her no. They said the city of Fontana said we don't want no more thrift stores. It brings the city down. I'm like, that's how I feel. That and the pawn shop bring the city down. Mm-hmm. It's precious, Bromelina. I was like, yeah, look at my little dress. I sold my own crap. $10. $10 for this. No thrift store. I'm lucky I have Joe that could sew on the sewing machine. And if he do when he cut his style for me sometimes and he's like, I don't want to sew today. I said, okay, I'm gonna sew it myself. And I backstitch and sew my own thing. Don't worry about him. All I gotta do is like sweet him up. I'll make you anything you want, baby. Sew this for me. Okay, go make me some bread. Okay, go make me a bread pudding. Go make me And Jada call it sweatshop. Jada say, "Oh Lord, them people that work in a sweatshop again. Oh God, what gonna happen?" Then she buy them stuff from Timu, not Timu, Shein. She everything she buy from Shein, I have to fix. I'm gonna make a whole YouTube channel showing you how I have to fix everything from Shein. You watch a joke. I don't think so, Myrna. I don't think they have a lot of stolen things in their pawn shop. I think they do have a couple, but me don't want no stolen thing. Me don't want nothing with curse on it. Oh yes, every Friday, I make it powder bun yesterday. Every Friday he wanted powder bun. We only make four though. So we ate one each yesterday and one each today, so he done. I did it that way because Saturday, Sunday, Monday, if they want a dessert, I can make a dessert. I did right. We've been enjoying the ice creams. He went and bought some heavy cream again today, so I can make an ice cream for the holiday. They like the Milo ice cream, Miss Lucky. They're into my Milo. No, they like the Milo ice cream. I learned how to make ice cream now. A section in Goodwill has brand new things. My Friday shopping friend used to shop there until I made her see that she could get a brand new clothes for her two daughters. Girl, I still believe I sold my own $10 dress. I ain't going to no damn Goodwill. I didn't even like the smell. I swear there's a smell. I've been doing good with my water again, guys. hmm So I'm glad that the mic and stuff is working on this thing. Remember, it was giving me trouble, right? I guess Joshua helped me fix it without knowing what the hell was wrong with it. hmm I got to make some reviews for Amazon too. Whatever stuff I got for my birthday. Jada's buying a marker for me to fill in my eyebrows right here because my eyebrows got gray hair. That's the only place I got gray hair, and then it fell out. And so I like to close it in a little bit. See, I have good eyebrows. These are all my eyebrows. But the two eyebrow pencil I had went out. I'm like, okay. So Jada bought one for me, and it was supposed to come today, but I checked. It said it's coming tomorrow. And then if I can work it, because it's supposed to look like if I had it microblade. If it works, I'm gonna do a review on it for Amazon. And I'm getting ready to do a review on the headphones Joshua got me, on the extra Jory got me, the makeup Joe got me. Every time my birthday come, whatever gifts I get, I do a review on it. That we're accepting mangoes in return for food purchase from them. Why? There's too many mangoes in people's yard, so they're paying with mangoes. Girl, there's never such a thing as too many mangoes. My lemon tree is not giving me any lemons so far this year. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with that tree. My grapefruit tree didn't bring out anything this year either. Remember last year I got one grapefruit, but the orange tree is loaded, and it looks like I'll have pumpkin soon. Joe planted a pumpkin and the vine run and it has a flower on it and all type of thing. And I have two watermelons. How do you know when to pick the watermelon? Because the watermelon is about that big. I think it's going to be one of those small ones. But Joe said the stem that goes into the watermelon still looks green. How do we know when to pick it? I'm gonna have to ask ChatGPT, and he did that, and it sounds good. Like if you're gonna buy it from the store, it sounds that thud thud thud, and I don't know how we know how to pick it. When I went to Belize and I was not interested in the mangoes, I love the soursop. I'm like, you can get mangoes that's the states. Don't worry about that. I love the soursop though. That was good. That made my toes tingle. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I'm gonna go and watch my card readers. The ones in Australia are not on tonight because I didn't take weekends off, and it's their weekend. It's their Saturday already today. They're gonna come back on my Sunday though, because that will be their Monday. But I have a lot more to watch. I have a lot more to watch. And the minute I turn them on, I go sleep. I get sleepy. Oh my goodness. Barbara took Chico to the vet, possibly heart murmur. Oh no! Oh no! Kathy, we have to send Kathy some prayers that she can come up with this money to pay for her beautiful dog because the bill is already at 680 and she have to come up with another 350. You see what I tell you, Myrna? This thing is expensive to take care of animals over here, and they don't sell no. They sell some type of dog insurance, but it's high, right? We're gonna pray for you, and we know you love that baby so much. The hole in small and yellow at the end of the watermelon is ripe and sweet. It says, yeah, but that's when you're picking it from the store, right, Miss Lucky? How do we know when to pick it off the vine? Joe and Jada know the sound. They'll Another joke about Joe. One time a few years ago, Costco was down to their last amount of watermelons for the season, right? Because they have that big cardboard box that they're in. And so tell me why my husband climbed into the damn boxes. There was like three left. And he's thud, 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 thud. And some white old lady came in and go, can you get me one? She just wanted help for Joe to get one for her because she couldn't climb into the box. But that shit looked bad. It's like this black man in here picking the watermelon. This white lady, can you get me one? Oh, said in Reno she paid $200 for the same thing. Okay, okay. And Kathy just, Myrna just told me she paid what? Was it Myrna? Was it like $600 for a whole surgery on your dog? They wanted $20,000 for the surgery on Winnie. They didn't have no custard apple when I was there, but they had mommy and sour sap, and the both of them. I don't remember what sapadilly tastes like, but the mommy and sour sap was good. The first couple of mommy we got wasn't it, but after that we got good ones. But the best thing I ate was the what do you call the thing, the sour sap. Romalina said she had to take out a loan. What are they going to give you? Like care? I have to come up with $300 for them to put white fill on three of my teeth in the front. I don't remember what side because they did it on one side already. They have to do it on the other side. The insurance doesn't cover it, but it's a preventative thing because the gum receded off of the teeth. And so it's a preventative thing to not let me get cavities. But they did three already that I paid for out of my pocket. And now I need to come up with another three. But he knew I had a birthday coming. So he figured, oh, you're going to get birthday money. And then you'll be able to come. I said, I ain't got no birthday money. You all done heard. I got makeup, headphone, extract. We call the thing that cotton candy extract, and that eye thing that Jada's bringing. That's all I have. My three kids and Joe. It tastes like brown sugar. Oh, okay, okay. It's the California vets that are charging all the money. That vet that put Wednesday down, man, that bill come to about $1,000 to just put the dog down and get the cremated remains, and Joshua had to help Jada pay that bill. Yeah, it's the filling. They put the white fill in the areas where the gum is kind of like skin back because they don't want cavities to seep in. So it's a prevention. So it's $100 per fill. So he did three on one side already. And why recede? He says, because I grind. I can't stop myself from grinding my teeth. I'm sleeping. I don't know I'm doing that. Yeah, the vets are making money over here, girl. Yeah, the surgery, that $5,000 is cheap. They said to take that tumor off Winnie's spleen was $20,000 up and up. That's just the surgery. That's not all the friggin' blood panels and come back for the follow up. And I said, oh, bitch, what? We don't have that kind of money. I have like four mouth guards and I sleep with them. I do sleep with them. But I started to sleep with mouth guards maybe 10 years ago. And then I bought one from Amazon and I did a commercial and the company saw the commercial and they came back and gave me all the different things. Right now, there's a company that reached out saying that it's through YouTube too, that they wanted me to try their braces, like the Invisalign or whatever. But I wouldn't do it for me because my teeth are close together and this one's lapped over, whatever. I would do it for Jada that has that little diastema. But I think you can apply and then if they pick you, they pick you. They're looking for creators to do this, okay? Brenda said, I'm gonna focus on me. I get it, Brenda. I don't know how we stuck the babysit right now. All right, guys, we spent a long time in here Friday. I haven't heard. We've been here 2 damn hours. What the hell? What have we talked about for 2 hours? What? What the hell did we talk about? And look, we didn't even spend too much time in politics. This politics is depressing. It's depressing. Feel like nobody's fighting for us except handsome Gavin. Mm-hmm. You have, Myrna, I wish I could put money aside. Then I wish I had money. Then I could wish that I could put money aside. Oh, the lottery, I don't remember which one it is, but it's big right now. It's almost $1 billion. Joe, let me ask him which one it is. You guys need to buy. Joe, they asked me for $2 to go buy right now. Joe, Joe, which one of the electric big and where they at? Which one of the electric big and what part they at? How much? 900 million? So it's 100 million shy of a billion? Okay. He says the Powerball is at $900 million. Kathy, I know how you feel about Gavin, but we gonna overlook all of that mess because he's the only one standing up for us. And I feel like his ulterior motives is not even about running for 2028. His motives is he's pissed because he knew what happened in the election. He knew how they cheated and he thought they were going to bring it out. And he went to the board at that time and he said something big to come out. And they tell him to zip it. The Dems, I'm talking about the Dems telling him this. So I know he mad. Because when I know something and I want to tell and they tell me zip it, I'm pissed. And then later on somebody tell it. Right? So I think he's mad about that. That's why he's fighting for us. I don't think it was just about us in the beginning. So I know how you feel, but we're going to have to suck it up, okay? I'm going to run my mouth. Gal. Bromelina, when we lost our other dog, June the 7th, we're like, man, we're so glad we had Evie. We're glad Evie had her for 5 months. We're glad she had Evie for 5 months because at least she trained Evie where to go use the bathroom and stuff like that. And we say, no more pets, no more pets, because we tired of cry. I'm tired of crying over pets. It hurts. But man, the love we get from Evie. California always win because we Cali, girl. You know, over here in California, we never say Cali. It's other people from other states call us Cali. We don't say Cali here. You know what I mean? It's like I like when one of the blue states win. They're calling the red states now parasite states. Parasite states. They're saying all the red states are parasite states because they don't pay in enough to the federal government and they want all the money to help them out. And then we don't have money to fight for we own fires. What the hell? I'm gonna find $2. I'm gonna have to find $2 for Joe to go buy this damn lottery. You can never Joe said you could never tell the luck of a lucky cat or something he likes to say. Mm-hmm. It's not no damn Bolito. Bolito ain't paying them kind of money. Oh, my Uncle Raja was pissed last week. He's buying everything to do with my birthday. And the minute he stopped by, the man play 14. Then the man play friggin' 8. Then I said the man go play 66 on the weekend. I don't hear for Raja. He cost me out directly. That's your last pet. I will give you one of the numbers 47. I'll give you another one. 15. I'm predicting that it's going to be September 15. September 15 for that man. Okay, Gwen. It's $2. It's $2 to buy the thing. It's $2 to buy the Joe gonna buy Joe. Joe gonna buy. Joe gonna find $2. Joe got coins in his car. He gonna find $2. That's a big jackpot. I think if you win it and you take it all one lick, you get like 400 million. That's not bad. We could buy some chicken out of that, don't you think? We could buy some Popeyes fried chicken out of 400 million. There's one that's $20, the scratch off one that my friend buy one every week. I said, you loaded, you spend $80 a month per lottery? Damn, you loaded. Miss Lucky, we missed you, but we're glad you were spending time with your son. We're glad to have you back. What you laughing at, Simply Smarter? You know I always be talking stupidest, right? And I forget what the hell I said. California, eh? I'm glad we moved to California because at first we were in Florida. Then we went to Texas. And then when my Aunt Nita lived here, she was like, come this way, we have work. And we got here and I was like, this is heaven. This is what America feels like. People from the neighborhood welcoming us as we walked into my aunt's apartment. We went to school. We were smart, so we were well taken care of by the teachers. I said, this is heaven. I loved it here. This is my place. Okay. Yeah. And sometimes I wasn't even doing the live. When I was editing all them Belize videos, I was like burned out. Revamp Mega Million drawing on Tuesday, April the 8th at 8 p.m. But what does this mean? The new game will cost $5 instead of $2. Okay, but that's all the way till April. We're going to find money. It feels like a whole different country indeed. It's such a big space also. You can drive for 8 hours and still be in California, right? And it has a lot of beauty to it. I wish I had money to like cover California and vlog. You know what I mean? Girl, what would you guys do? What would you guys do if you won a lottery like that? I know what they tell you to do. The first thing you got to do is hide your identity when you go claim the money. Put a brown paper bag over your face. As for me, I shouldn't even talk because I've learned that people know my voice. When I was in Belize, when they walk into I remember at the water company, I had on my glasses, my sunglasses, and my little hat. And this lady walked in and said, good afternoon. And I said, good afternoon. And goes, Bear Pantry? I'm like, what the hell? How do they know my voice? So I'm not even going to talk. Go up there dressed as Daffy Duck or something. Just go up there in a costume. And then hire um, a tax attorney, not an accountant, a tax attorney. The one who know how to help you keep your money. Mm-hmm. Yup. Not just any old liar, a tax attorney. Make a living trust right away or add it to your living trust if you already have one. And I think the first thing I would do is pay off this house and then I would find somewhere to move for them to just renovate this house completely or just wait and if we buy anything else bigger or whatever because I like this house. I just want it renovated. I like my yard. I like where I live. I wouldn't move right away from here, especially if people don't know I win. If they don't know I win, why move? Stay right here where I'm safe. You know what I mean? I didn't realize that people recognize my voice though, Myrna, several times in my on my trip to Belize, at least three different people recognized me just by my voice. And that really blessed me because that's how I started my career, right? As somebody in radio, not in TV, but in radio. Oh my God, you wear look like JD Vance? Go up there look like JD Vance. He does a disservice to drag queens. Drag queens, some of them they go all out, they look so pretty. JD Vance looks stupid. Mm-hmm. Girl, I'm not even gonna talk. Just go up the quiet and do sign language. Mm-hmm. Who the hell is send me thing through Messenger? Okay. I'll take a look in a second. You know who that's sending. Oh, wait. Okay. Somebody, the person that told me that Johnny passed, reached out to me and gave me a number to call. I think it's too late to call no though. I don't like to call people house after 9 at night. Let me screenshot this before they go. Okay, you know they could erase shit out of Facebook. It says not yet. I'll verify with the neighbor. Blah blah blah. Here's his contact. Okay, okay. If I could move anywhere in the world, um, that's a hard one, Bromalina, because I like it here. It's like hell when you like where you're at. It's like how Jory loved his job over there, but then he had to get a new job because he had to be a teacher because he went for that whole damn degree, yada yada. He says, I love my job there. It's hard. I know that I wouldn't want to live in Belize again, though. I don't know where I'd want to live. Jada would want to live in England. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe another state in America. But where? I love California. It's like hell when you love a place. I love California. When I see people moving out of California, me turn my eye and say, oh, poor thing. They're going to come back. And they say all those people that moved out of California went to Texas, they're dying to come back. But they can't because the houses are too expensive now. They sell their house, get a little bit of nothing for it, move to Texas because they want to be able to go back and forth to Mexico easy. And now they want to come back. Jojo saw a thing that in Florida, the people are trying to get out of Florida real bad because the insurance is as much as their mortgage because of the hurricanes. I was like, damn, okay. The Swiss Alps, damn. Jada want to go because Jada went to Brighton several times and she likes the little town. When Jory was younger, he wanted to move to Alaska. I'm going to move to Alaska because it's cold. I hate this hot California. Then he got married to Esther. Thank you, God. Thank you, Esther. And she goes, we ain't leaving California. You crazy. That's what people like to do. They move close so they could go home to Belize or Mexico. And then they get on there and find out they don't really like it. Me, I don't want to live in no damn red state. No. Mm-mm-mm. I don't want. I wouldn't. I would not like to live in New York. I think I would have a nervous breakdown living there because when you have to catch subway and oh God, oh my God, I would. I would die to have to catch a train that goes under the. It's under the ground. No, what's it doing under the ground? Because in California we don't go under the ground for nothing. That's earthquake. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, she loves it there, Bromalina. She went there several times with that producer that found her at the beach. Brian, his name is Brian. So she loves it there. Well, guys, I'm gonna go spend some time with Joe. 3 day visit to New York. I would have a nervous breakdown. I want to visit New York. I want to visit New York at least one time in my life, and I want to do the tourist thing. Go to Times Square, yada yada. But, but, and I like the way the homes look in New York. With the stoop and all that type of stuff. But I couldn't live there. The train system I would have a nervous breakdown. In California, we drive everywhere, so it's like we could not get used to that. You know what I mean? In San Francisco, you catch trains. Yeah, that's where Angie lives, upstate New York. They live by Woodstock. That's where she was raised. I've never been on a train. And my friend Sarita said, we're all going to take a train and we're going to ride to Santa Barbara and go to Solvang, what I've been trying to do, right? I'm like, no, we're going to go into Tahoe. The Tahoe runs. I'm scared. I'm scared of the train. I feel like I'm going to get motion sick. Been there 3 times already to New York City. Okay. Jada went to San Francisco. Jada keeps going to San Francisco because her friend lives out there. Ivy. All high school. Well, they've been friends since middle school. A part goes under the water? Jojo's asked me if I would fly on a see-through plane. I don't know if it's AI, but he showed me a see-through plane. I said, I'm good. No, I don't want to see out there. When I filmed that stuff to show you guys in the video, Joe filmed that. I didn't look out that window. Mm-mm. Beautiful and expensive. No, I'm afraid of going on the ground. When I was in college, one of the classrooms was supposed to be in the basement of the college. I'm like, I'm good. I'm going to drop this class and get a different class. And the teacher was like, no, 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 no. We're going to go on the third floor in the next meeting. We just had to meet here for the first day of the class. I was like, you sure? Because I don't do basements. No, I have bathophobia. You know what bathophobia is? I'm afraid of going underneath the ground. No, my dad, when he worked for the phone company, they were doing that thing where they send the birds in to the manholes to make sure there's no gases and shit. So he'd rather climb the poles than. Oh my God. You guys, I'm sorry to keep you guys here so late with me. Thanks for spending time with me, okay? I hope you guys had fun. I hope I was able to uplift you if you were down, especially Karen that's grieving the loss of her kitty. Keep Karen in your prayers. Keep Sarita in your prayers. They're going through something right now. She texted me. And yeah, we're gonna make it through August. We're almost done. Let's see if we can sneak out of August without something else bad happening. And remember, there's two eclipses that's coming up in September, one on the 7th and one on the 21st. And depending on what your chart is, it might be bad for your chart. It's definitely going to be bad for Cheetah Puff chart. And so I think it's going to be poof, gone. That's what I think. Mm-hmm. I don't know what he sent me. Okay, I'll go watch. All right. Good night, everybody. I love you all. I'll come back on before the holiday weekend is done. Okay, if not tomorrow, we'll come back on Sunday. Bye, guys. Au revoir.